How is high inflation affecting real estate? Rising inflation is a big problem. You've probably noticed that the cost of just about everything, from groceries to gas, is going up very quickly. In November, the consumer prices increased by 6.8% compared to that year ago, which is the largest annual gain in the past 40 years. According to Market Watch reports, some of the highest increases occurred for energy, shelter, cars, and food, which collectively cover about 61% of consumer purchases and account for 81% of inflation over the last 12 years. That's probably not a surprise to you. We all see the frenzy that is going on with the housing market, the car prices, the gas prices, and the list goes on. Renters are also feeling the impact of the rents going up at about 5% annually, according to the National Association of Realtors. Experts warn that the increased inflation is a primary reason that mortgage rates will likely rise in 2022. The 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is predicted to reach 3.7% by the end of next year, and for context, just last week, that rates averaged at 3.1%. And the higher the interest rates, the less home you will be able to purchase for the same amount of monthly payment. So, how does inflation affect real estate? Well, one aspect of inflation is that real estate has proven to be a good hedge against inflation. For example, in the 1970s, when we experienced a very high inflationary period and the consumer price index averaged at 7.1% per year, home price gains still outpaced inflation with a 9.9% gain, which means that if you owned a home at that time, the value of your home increased more than inflation and you still grew your wealth. On the other hand, if you did not own a house and were simply stashing money away in a savings account, the value of the money you had decreased. And other decades show a very similar pattern. Therefore, for those concerned about the loss of purchasing power of money and savings, you can buy real estate, as it's proven to be a good hedge against inflation. So if you need a house or an additional investment property, give me a call and I can help you get one. Or if you're all set with housing, you can also invest your money in other investment vehicles to protect yourself. But be sure you're doing something instead of letting it sit in your savings account. Because even though it feels like the amount of money you have is the same, you're actually losing money because everything is becoming much more expensive. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.